Jungkook's name has become the center of public attention again. Interestingly, this time the spotlight did not appear because of the release of a new song, performances on stage, or his personal activities. In fact, Jungkook's name was hotly discussed again when many people were discussing Lisa. The phenomenon suddenly provoked the curiosity of fans and netizens. Why is it that every time the discussion about Lisa pops up on social media, Jungkook's name is almost always mentioned? Is there a special relationship that makes the public continue to associate the two? Or is this just the effect of the great popularity of the two world stars? It all started when various uploads about Lisa filled the social media timeline again. His appearance in an event, video clip, to his facial expression became the subject of discussion among fans. However, in the midst of the busy discussion, many comments began to allude to Jungkook's name. Not a few netizens recall various old moments when these two idols were in the same event, attended the same award ceremony, or just appeared in one camera frame even without meaningful interaction. This kind of phenomenon is actually not a new thing. In the world of K-pop, every movement of top idols is almost always a topic of conversation. When two big names have a very wide fan base, social media algorithms often bring their discussions together in one discussion room. As a result, even though the initial topic only focused on Lisa, the conversation could quickly expand to mention Jungkook. What makes this situation even more interesting is how the fans have a very strong memory of old moments. A video clip that lasts a few seconds can go viral again years later. A photo from an awards ceremony that has lasted for a long time can be circulated again and bring up various new interpretations. This is what made Jungkook's name reappear in the midst of a lot of discussion about Lisa. On the other hand, many fans also remember that Jungkook is known as a figure who often becomes the center of attention without having to do anything intentional. His charisma on stage, his humble attitude, to his achievements as one of the most influential idols make his name always have its own charm. Even when he does not comment or appear in an event, the public still makes it part of the conversation. Likewise with Lisa. As one of the K-pop artists who has global influence, every activity of his is almost always the headlines in various entertainment media. The combination of Lisa and Jungkook's popularity makes social media algorithms increasingly show content that connects both of them to users who are interested in K-pop. Not a few also argue that this phenomenon is more influenced by internet culture than facts that actually happen. Many social media users like to make video compilations, juxtapose old clips, or connect various moments that actually stand alone. Such content often attracts attention because it provokes curiosity and encourages interaction in the form of comments, likes, and reshares. However, it is important to distinguish between fact and speculation. Until now, most of the discussions that connect Jungkook and Lisa come from fan interpretations of public moments, not from official statements or confirmed relationships. Therefore, every information should be handled wisely and not immediately considered as the truth just because it is talked about a lot. What cannot be denied is the extent of Jungkook's influence in the international entertainment world. Over the years, he managed to build an image as a singer with strong vocal skills, stunning stage performances, and high dedication to his work. This achievement makes his name continue to be relevant in various discussions, even when the main topic is actually not about him. This phenomenon also shows how fandom culture has developed into a very active global community. Fans not only follow the latest news of their idols, but also keep an archive of photos, videos, and old moments that can go viral again at any time. When a piece of content reappeared, the discussion grew very quickly and involved millions of social media users from various countries. For some people, the appearance of Jungkook's name in Lisa's discussion is just a form of enthusiasm from fans who remember old moments. For others, this is considered as proof that Jungkook has such a big influence that his name remains a concern, even without a direct presence in the topic that is currently viral. In the end, this phenomenon reflects the great appeal of the two K-pop stars in the public eye. Jungkook and Lisa both have an amazing career journey and a huge fan base around the world. It is not surprising that social media algorithms, fan-made content, and high public interest often make their names appear in the same conversation. However, the public needs to still put forward a critical attitude when consuming information. Not all narratives circulating on social media are supported by strong evidence. Differentiating between facts, opinions, and speculations is an important step so that the discussion remains healthy and does not cause misunderstandings. Despite the various speculations that keep popping up, one thing seems to be hard to refute. Every time Lisa's name becomes a hot topic, not a few people remember Jungkook again. Not only because of the relationship that has been confirmed, but because the two have become global icons that have extraordinary charm. Their popularity makes every appearance, even in a different context, able to trigger a new wave of discussion on the internet. In the end, the spotlight on Jungkook in the middle of Lisa's discussion more reflects how social media works in the current digital era. Algorithms, fan creativity, and the amount of public attention can make two big names continue to be associated in various conversations. As long as the discussion is still based on facts and mutual respect, this phenomenon becomes a picture of how strong the two K-pop superstars have influenced in shaping trends and global discussions. However, there is one thing that makes this phenomenon feel different compared to previous discussions. This time, Jungkook's name really appeared without any statement, upload, or new activity from him. He seems to be in the spotlight only because of the collective memories of the fans that reopened when they saw Lisa performing in front of the public. This shows that the digital footprint that was created many years ago still has the power to affect today's conversations. It didn't take long until various fan accounts started re-uploading old clips showing Jungkook and Lisa in the same event. Some of the videos are only a few seconds long. Some show both of them in the same location. Some just show the reaction of the camera that alternately highlights them. Although it does not contain an interaction that can be summarized as something special, the videos again attract millions of viewers because of the public's curiosity. This phenomenon also shows how social media algorithms work. When a video starts to get a lot of attention, the system automatically recommends it to more users. The more people who watch, like, share, or comment, the wider the reach of the video. As a result, the conversation that was initially only carried out by a small percentage of fans turned into a topic that appeared on various platforms. Interestingly, many comments no longer discuss the content of the video, but talk about Jungkook's charisma. Some admitted that they immediately remembered his energetic stage performance, while others expressed their admiration for his consistency in maintaining the quality of his performance over the years. On the other hand, Lisa's fans also filled the comment column with praise for the idol's professionalism and charm. The conversation developed into an appreciation for the two artists who have both built an international reputation through their hard work. This phenomenon shows that the popularity of an artist is not only determined by recent activities, but also by the impressions they have left over the years. Jungkook is one of the real examples of how a positive image built through work and dedication can last long in the public's mind. Even when he is not active in certain news, his name still appears naturally in various discussions because he has a strong memory among fans. On the other hand, Lisa also experienced the same thing. Every appearance is almost always in the spotlight of international media. His appearance on various world stages, activities as a global brand ambassador, to his music projects continue to attract public attention. Because of that, when Lisa's name is being talked about, social media algorithms often display old content related to other artists who are equally popular, including Jungkook. Many pop culture observers assess that this phenomenon is part of the change in the way people consume entertainment. In the past, public attention was more focused on completely new news. Now, old content can come back to life at any time because it is driven by algorithms and the enthusiasm of the fan community. A video that was uploaded years ago can go viral again just because it is associated with a trending topic. However, it is important to remain careful in interpreting various uploads that are circulating. Not a few contents are given sensational titles to attract attention, even though the content of the video does not show new facts. Therefore, the public should not rush to believe the developing narrative without a clear source or official confirmation from related parties. Apart from these various speculations, one thing that is hard to deny is the magnitude of Jungkook and Lisa's influence in the global entertainment industry. They have built a career through hard work, talent, and dedication that makes their name known far beyond the K-pop world. Every new work, every public appearance, even every old moment that is circulating again can attract the attention of millions of people from various countries. In the end, the appearance of Jungkook's name in the middle of the discussion about Lisa more reflects the strong attraction of these two global icons than being evidence of a certain relationship. Their popularity makes the public keep remembering various moments that have happened, while social media accelerates the spread of the discussion around the world. As long as the information shared remains based on facts and does not develop into misleading speculation, this phenomenon is an interesting example of how pop culture and digital algorithms influence each other in shaping public conversation in the modern era.